Good evening, everyone. Nerds of the North, back again. It's time to delve into anime. And with that, we're going to take a look at the Blu-ray 25th Anniversary Edition of Akira. Now, there are rumors out there that this film is going to be getting a feature film debut. A live-action remake is apparently in order. I don't know about that. I first saw this movie back in high school. I was over at a friend's house and they put it on TV. They were off doing something and left me to watch the movie on my own because they had seen it before I hadn't. And if you know nothing about Akira and you're sitting down to watch it for the first time, have fun trying to follow it. Because you're going to get lost. You're not going to know exactly what's going on. But this is what happens when you adapt a huge manga into a single film. So, can't really complain too much about that. I'm going to focus on how the movie is overall and how it looks on Blu-ray. The animation on Blu-ray, it's an older anime. So you still see the older anime style, but the colors and the textures all really pop on Blu-ray quality. So it's much more vivid, much more vibrant to the eyes watching it. And with the audio, that's just, the icing on the cake for this. Because it's been upgraded to True HD sound. And you're getting, in English you can get the 5.1 remix from the 2001 release. Or you can get the True HD Japanese 2.0 from the 1988 release. You can also get the 5.1 Japanese release from 2009. I like watching my anime in subtitle. I really do. There's certain things that I prefer to watch in English. One of those items is Princess Mononoke. I prefer the English over the Japanese dub. I'm sorry, Gareth, but I prefer the English over the Japanese. I realize I said Japanese dub earlier. English dub over the original Japanese. Sorry. It's what I prefer. But for this, I'll go with the Japanese simply because I remember the horrendous English dub that was done. And at least with this, for special feature-wise, you get the options. Because here on the 25th Anniversary Edition, you get all three of the audio tracks. You get the remastered Japanese from 2009. You get the original English from 1988. And you get the remastered English from 2001. So you have the bad dub, you have the updated dub, and you have the remastered Japanese. So, what are you going to choose to do, right? Now, for audio quality, keep your headphones turned down, especially if you're watching this with headphones. Because when Tetsuo starts going god crazy, when the powers activate in him, that god choir can get a little loud. But it's really well done because it's supposed to be jarring. And it works. It really does work. Extras that you get with this, it actually does have a special bonus disc where you get interviews with the writer of Akira, and he shows you some of his original story art. He talks about, just what it was like getting the film done, what was it like in the industry at that time. A couple of interesting points there to learn. You get a director interview, you get a 1988 sound clip, storyboard collection, a featurette called The Writings on the Wall, all the original trailers, the original commercials, just what they went through restoring Akira for the 25th anniversary, the US 2013 trailer, And of course, you have to put other anime movie trailers on here because it's a Funimation release. What Funimation release wouldn't be present without, here's our upcoming new release of this version of Dragon Ball. Because it seems to be all Funimation does nowadays is re-release Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball. If you haven't seen Akira, pick it up. If you really are not sure if you're going to like it, find a friend who has it, borrow it, watch it that way. Track it down on Netflix if you can. Or if you happen to have a local video store or video game store that still carries Blu-ray movies, track it down there. Maybe find a bargain bin of it, a bargain bin copy of it somewhere if you want, just to experience the story. But if you're a fan of Akira and you've seen it before, or if you even just like anime movies in general, pick up the Blu-ray. You're not going to go wrong. You're really not. It's not the greatest anime movie out there. I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying this, but it isn't. There's a lot better anime movies that are out there. And there's a lot worse anime movies that are out there. This is a good, solid middle ground. And for me, it really was an introduction to seeing anime feature films. It's what gave me the bite, turned me into the otaku that I am now. So, I recommend it. I truly do. And just be forewarned, it is rated R. This is a dark anime. Shit gets fucked up, and your mind is going to be left on the floor. That's Akira. That's the experience. Watch it when you're drunk, if you dare. Because you want yourself in a balanced head place when you're watching Akira, especially for the first time. You don't want to be in an influenced headspace, because you're not going to remember it, or you're going to end up falling off the couch because you're leaning forward to try and figure out what's going on, and people are going to end up laughing at you. Yeah. I recommend Akira. Totally, 100%. Pick it up on Blu-ray. Enjoy it. Take care.